Alright, this is going to be a second round of hillbilly auto body repair. It's my second try at getting a car for my daughter. I had a PT Cruiser for her, but my son's car blew up and I had to give that to him. So I bought this. This is a 2000 Mercury Grand Marquis. I got it off of eBay for just a couple of $100 from some guy who thought the engine was blown. It turns out there was just a coil that was bad. It was a $45 part. But he also, a couple of weeks ago, he hit a deer with it and busted up all these front plastics. And I said, I'm guessing if you took that to Mako, that's a couple of $1,000s worth of repair. But it's literally all plastic parts. The headlights are nothing but plastic. The side markers are nothing but plastic. This piece here that holds all that junk in, that had the grill on it, is called the header panel, and it's made of nothing but, it's not plastic, it might be fiberglass, I don't really know what it is, but it's a $75 part that the junkyard is calling and getting in for me tomorrow. But I have to take that off, and to take that off, take the old one off, you got to take the headlights out, you got to take the side markers out, you got to take the bumper cover off. It's relatively easy. There's just 3 push pins in here on each side and a couple of push pins underneath, and that bumper cover comes right out. And then the headlights, this is the easiest thing I've ever seen. I haven't worked on a Ford in a long, long time. These headlight assemblies are just held in there by these little slide things. I put a screwdriver in there and pried upward on it, and these 2 things come right out. And with those 2 things out of there, that whole headlight assembly just slides right out. I'm going to disconnect the marker light, disconnect the halogen light. I already ordered a new headlight, so I don't really care about the bulbs. But that's it. The whole headlight assembly comes off. Then, like I said, I'll take the side marker lights off. We'll pull the bumper cover off, and then we'll see what we have to do to get that the remains of that header panel out of there. Yeah, you guys think I do some hillbilly engineering. This is what was passing for what hold the passenger side headlight in. This is what looked to be, had one point, a 1/4-inch piece of plywood before it got rained on so much it delaminated, held in by a couple of self-tapping sheet metal screws. And on the top for support was what appears to be the shoestring out of one of the children's tennis shoes. So, I will give it a little more care than that before I turn it over to my daughter. These marker lights actually come off pretty easy. I thought that'd be more of a problem. But let's see if I can get my camera in the right place. Right down there is a 7/16 bolt. I got a long extension on it, holding this side of it on. And then right in the corner is a P2 Phillips screw. Take those 2 things off, and then the marker light just peels right away. Well, this bumper cover is going to come off here pretty easy, but it has a trick to it that you need to know. There were just 3 of these little body pins holding it in there, and there was I think that's a 5/16 bolt holding it there. There was another bolt right here on the left side of the license plate holder, and I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one on the right too. There is not, so I'm guessing that was lost in the damage. Same thing on the other side, 3 of these. And then there was a bolt right here where the side markers came out. But then there's also a hidden one down in there that you have to access. It's the same size as all the other ones, but it's right back here, and you have to access it by putting an extension on your socket and putting it up through the little access hole inside the wheel well. It's going to come out, but you got to know it's there. And you got to know how to get it out of there. It's a little flummoxing. And that's pretty much what it's going to look like when you're all done with it. There's the bumper cover. It came off. I took off the tattered remains of what used to be the cover. Other than that, just waiting for the new piece. I did find there was a support down here for the bumper cover. This one over on this side, he's busted in some other incident of some type or another. I don't know exactly what. I'll get one of them from the junkyard. I saw a video, we'll see if this holds true. I saw a video of some other guy doing basically the same thing, and he said to put the new one on, you have to take this bolt, which I broke, loose, and this bolt loose, and this bolt right down here loose. And then you can pull this fender out just a little bit, because this cover does have, here's the piece of it that's still good. This is from the driver's side. Up here on top it has these little tabs that have to go inside. A couple of mounting holes in that fender. And I mean, this thing doesn't bend at all, so you've got to deflect these fenders outward so you can get the thing on there. We'll see how that works. Junkyard said another one should be here. I got to go in and pay for it in the morning. They'll have a brand new aftermarket primered one here by the afternoon. Hopefully I can put that on. This is Thursday. Hopefully I can have that on there by Saturday. But that's what it looks like. Total time, that took about an hour and a half to do all that.